What is up, everyone? My name is Michael Pohl with Bay Area Aquatics, and today we are back with a new video talking about the top fin tropical fish crumbles, which is PetSmart's competitor to Bug Bites. Alright, so first off, I know I've been gone a while. I'll talk about that a little more at the end of the video because I don't want to put a big thing at the start of the video. So if you're interested about that, it'll be at the end. Stick around after the review. And if not, we're going to just jump right into the review. Alright, so I've been seeing these top fin, like Bug Bite knockoffs at PetSmart the last couple of months, and I've been kind of curious about them. I feed a lot of Fluval Bug Bites in my fish room, fish tanks, whatever you want to call it. Like I go through several of these. I've got the big ones, I've got the bottom feeders, I've got the goldfish version, I've got the beta fish version. I really like Bug Bite foods along with the extreme foods from Aquarium Co-op. But one of the things I like to do is I like to go to PetSmart and Petco and kind of look at the products that they're offering, because a lot of people don't have access to kind of the niche fish stores, or a lot of people don't really want to go to there. They're not really super interested in fish. They just want to go to PetSmart. They want to get everything there or everything at Petco, whatever it is. And it's nice to be able to recommend some options, especially not being the more expensive options like Bug Bites. Now, I haven't bought fish from PetSmart in a while, and so I don't know what type of fish food they are pushing on people nowadays, but I know when I first started in the hobby, all of my local PetSmarts feed API, and they push API, and that stuff's really, really greasy, really not good. And so I'm hoping they're feeding this stuff. They're probably not, to be honest, to their own fish, just because it's probably more expensive. But I'm hoping that they're pushing this stuff to get people to buy some slightly better food for their fish. As far as price, the top fin is 3 ounces and is $6.99 in-store and online. And as far as the Bug Bites, it's only 1.6 ounces for $5.98 on Amazon. They do sell this in-store of PetSmart as well, but I don't remember what it goes for. So it is a little more expensive than the top fin stuff. The top fin stuff's a little bit cheaper per ounce, but it's a little more expensive per container, but you get twice as much. So there's some pros and cons there. One of the things that I've noticed with fish foods is you can usually smell the fish food and kind of tell what it's made out of. And one of the things with the top fin fish foods versus the Bug Bites fish food is they smell actually pretty similar. Granted, this Bug Bite container is a little older, so it's not as strong of a smell, but they smell pretty much identical. This container I've only had for a couple of days at this point. I've been feeding it every day. All my fish like it. Gardner eye killifish have eaten it, ember tetras, beta fish, goldfish, platies, panda cories, shellies, some rice fish, things like that. So I haven't had an issue with the fish eating this. They really like it. As far as ingredients, both of them have, the top fin is black soldier fry larvae meal, and top fins, their things are here, is just dried black soldier fly larva. So I don't know if there's a difference in the meal or not, but the first thing listed is the black fly larva, and their ingredients list are actually very similar, and I'll post that up here on the video. The one thing I did notice about the top fin over the Bug Bites is the top fin has less fat and has more fiber. And then the Bug Bites has more fat and less fiber. So I don't know if that's a binding agent thing or what. It's not a drastic amount. It's about 5% plus or minus, depending on what you were talking about. But it's just something that I caught my eye and was interesting to note. Another thing to note about the top fin, and this is just kind of a personal preference thing, it is made in the USA, or at least it says so on the container, while Bug Bites are made in Canada. I'm a business guy. I like to kind of support US when I can, but it's not an end-all be-all. I do know that the Bug Bites are sustainably harvested fly larvae. I don't know about the top fin. That being said, I do know that fly harvesting is a very sustainable practice. So I would assume it's more sustainable than some of the other protein or other fish foods that use like fish as a kind of prime example. So if you're wanting to cut back on some of that type of stuff, it's a lot more sustainable than some of the other fish foods out there. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Like I said, I've only been feeding them a couple of days. Everything I fed it to has liked it, has taken to it. I you usually don't see like food changes or anything like that in the first month or two. But I'm going to continue to feed it regularly, not just that, but other foods as well. And it seems to be a pretty nice food, and it's nice to have the option at a chain pet store. So if you've tried the Top Fin, what is it called again? The Top Fin Tropical Fish Crumbles. I keep wanting to call them Bug Bites, and they're not. But the Top Fin bug version of the food, or any of their new Pro Series stuff, they've been putting out some interesting, some new filters, some new heaters. They had a smart filter that was powered by Eheim, and I'm assuming that means manufactured by Eheim. And that was kind of interesting. I almost bought it just to play with it, but I don't really have anywhere to use it. It won't fit in my area of fish stuff. And but yeah, they've got a lot of interesting stuff. So if you've been using them or fed this food, let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. All right, and because I know a lot of you guys have reached out to me and left comments and shot me messages on Instagram and things like that, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been kind of away from YouTube for a hot second. I think my last video was January or December. It's been a good 4, maybe 5 months at this point. And part of it was I just kind of had to step away. I was losing the motivation. I had other things going on and wanted to kind of just focus on the fish. I've kept the tanks up. I still have all my tanks. They're all planted. The fish are still all healthy. I still have my ponds outside. So I haven't downsized per se, but filming and doing all that was just extra work that I just did not really want to do at the time. But I've missed it a lot, and I keep saying I want to come back, and I keep getting distracted with other things. And so now I'm actually coming back. So today when I'm filming this video, I'm actually filming the next month worth of videos, and I have even more videos and projects planned. So I will be back regularly. And yeah. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.